네, 그럼 지금부터 두 번째 세션을 본격적으로 시작해 보겠습니다. 열정이 레거시를 만든다라는 주제로 아멜리아 로지만 사라와 컨벤션 뷰로 대표님께서 발표해 주시겠습니다.
Hello. Oh. Ooh, hi everyone. How are you today? Good. All right. Well, first of all, I want to thank Peter for having BE Sarawak here. And believe it or not, this is my second time at Goyang Destination Week, and I am very, very honored to talk about how passion drives legacy. So, ladies and gentlemen, since Sarawak business events industry began in 2006, the narrative sounded like this. So let me read it out. If we host the conference, delegates and organizers will come here and spend in Sarawak. And I think it's almost true in almost most destinations, right? Yeah, okay. All right. So we used to measure business events by its economic impact, such as delegate expenditure, hotel room nights, and their contributions to local tourism. But today, we are measuring them in two ways, and they are complementing each other. Not either one is important, complementing. So the first one, their return on investment, or we call it ROI, such as total economic impact, delegate expenditure, tax revenue, and new job opportunities. And the second one is return on objective, ROO. This is where we look at the outcome beyond number that can initiate long-term change. We call this legacy impact. So how many legacy impact experts in this room? How many? Come on, don't be shy. One. James? No. So how many people familiar with legacy impact? Familiar. How many people that today is their first day heard about legacy impact? And the rest, what happened? Anyhow, to explain legacy impact from our perspective, please watch this video.
As the world moves into a new era, we are experiencing changes in the way we organize and host conventions. Ooh ha! We are Business Events Sarawak, an organization dedicated to ensuring your business events are successful and working towards defining a higher business purpose. Our vision is to create real change for you. Yes, you. Our government and corporate affiliates to develop sectors, initiate active engagements and enhance our destination competitiveness through superior branding and profiling. Our business event planners to unlock new funding and restructure objectives by building profiles aligned with national and international focus areas. And fellow business event partners, it's your chance to create premium, groundbreaking products and services that increase your return on investment and success rate for bidding and hosting. We are making a bold and unique proposition to all of you. Host your conventions in Sarawak to generate long-lasting, positive impacts and essentially leave behind legacies. Together, we can advance your organization and your sector to ultimately make Sarawak and the world a better place. Here's the Game Changer Plan. Let us introduce you to Legacy Impact. Think of the convention impact as an iceberg. On the surface, we've been harvesting the economic impact. However, down below are even greater returns. There are 5 pillars to measure legacy impact. The sectoral pillar evaluates the progress and development in industries and sectors. Community and social pillar examine the social benefits for the local community. Economic trade and investment identify new trade possibilities and employment opportunities. Environment to support awareness and sustainability. While the political pillar assesses the change in governance as a result of a positive policy development. These pillars are aligned with the 17 UN SDGs and Sarawak government's 13 key priority areas. Sounds good, right? Through Legacy Impact, you can have it all. So is your convention ready for the game changer? Because we are. Check out our business event Sarawak Legacy Initiative to guide your legacy creation. There's even a reward program to give you extra perks and mileage for your legacy impact. Visit us now at www.businesseventsarawak.com because every business event is small enough to care and large enough to make a difference.
Thank you. Well, I believe that the video should give you a basic idea of what legacy impact is. So, when we first started Legacy Impact, we developing it 6 years ago. It was quite difficult to develop because there was no benchmark, there was no template, and no solid examples to follow. So even though it was exciting, to be the one of the first destination in the world to do this, but we had more pain than pleasure in the beginning. But hard work pays off. So our legacy have achieved a lot of milestone. Legacy Impact helped us to secure more national and international business events in last 2 years, and we won every single international bid last year at a success rate of 100%. I don't know how to maintain that, but we'll try our best this year. And when it comes to the achievement of the economic impact, we had 4 securing events. We have achieved 111% last year. And in terms of total economic impact, is about 168%. So, it is a lot of hard work. And I believe that, through Legacy Impact, it has helped us to secure and, overachieve our KPI last year. And at the same time, since Legacy Impact is part one of our KPI also from our government, we have a KPI to achieve, means that 50% from our secured events target, it has to have a strong legacy impact in it. So last year we have achieved about 80%. So business events is also recognized by Sarawak government and putting us as one of 6 priority sectors target for growth in the post-COVID-19 development strategy 2030. So in short, we call it PCDS 2030. This is a 10-year economic growth policy. So this resulted in the Sarawak securing an increased funding of 60% to support more sustainable and legacy impact driven. So it's a big history for us. On the 12th of May, the Right Honorable Premier of Sarawak announced that our destination will be the first business event legacy in Malaysia. First business event legacy capital in Malaysia and Borneo. Why in Malaysia and Borneo? As you know, that Sarawak is located in the Borneo Island, and Nusantara, the new capital city of Indonesia, will be in the same island of us. So it is very important for Sarawak to develop its profiling, when it comes to economic for Borneo. So that's why we are going for this. And this is actually, is not a proposal from us. It was the idea from the Premier himself. So it means a lot. It means a recognition. And our industry also is now fully aligned with the government, and this is one of many legacies. After developing legacy impacts for so long, to cut the story short, we have found 3 P's of legacy success. First, plan properly. Changes take time. So with Legacy Impact, we are changing the whole ecosystem of business events. So it's not about focusing on one or two sections in the existing ecosystem. One of the section in the ecosystem is organizing the event, or getting a result. No, it's not just about that. It's everything. So many destinations are still focusing on the operating of the event rather than legacy because it is how it's currently. So therefore, it is important to have a long-term strategic plan and communicate well to ensure your team member, the most important people when you start this is your own team member and stakeholder are at the same page, same focus, same pace to achieve the desired outcome according to set timeline. So when we, like at first, we were very strong, in Sarawak, that legacy, legacy, legacy. But then our team are up here, but our stakeholder is down here. We cannot move. So we have to back down a bit and then bring everyone at the same pace because changing ecosystem required same understanding. Second is plan with partner. Collaboration is very important. We partner with academia and consultants like Gaining Age to assist us with the legacy impact methodology that's suitable for our destination and our vision. So the process starts from setting the legacy KPIs, researching business leads that match with the legacy KPIs, identifying the expected legacy, monitoring, validating, and measuring against the set legacy impact yearly KPIs. Because if you don't do that, you are only monitoring and validating. So you have nothing to, against to measure with. And we are lucky in the sense that our government recognized legacy impact equivalent to economic impact and share the KPIs with us. So the third is plan with passion. So legacy impact is not a trend. I think most of us know that. Legacy impact is not a program that you want to adopt in a short period of time. So it's a long-term commitment. It changes the whole narrative of business events ecosystem. So let me share you my story. So it was in 2019. I attended one of the meeting where, the discussion was about the contribution of tourism to the overall GDP in Sarawak. And of course, we're talking about numbers of visitors and direct delegate expenditure. So I was told in a meeting that our contribution was small and significant. It made me sad, disappointed, demotivated, you name it, I felt it. So because I know that we are not insignificant, we are not small. We are significant in contributing to more than just tourism, to every sector. And so, cut the story short, against all odds, we decided to create our own opportunity because that opportunity is not given to us. So a few months after the meeting, we started our journey in transforming the sector by mid-2029. That is few months after that meeting. And here we are today, after 6 years. We are relevant and play important role in the Sarawak government 10-year economic policies. So my passion, so we're talking about passions-driven legacy. My passion is to make a difference for my hometown, Sarawak, and to business event sector. I believe that giving back to the community and to the sector in the best way that I know, which is business events. So, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm trying to say over here is that tourism has its time. And is this the time of business event? And we are not small, we are not insignificant, we are not just a small subsector under tourism. Business event deserve its own. And this is the time. So join the force of the change. Let's leave the legacy. So that legacy for us is that to uplift business event sector as its own and also harvest all the legacy that we can in any business event that we hosted in our destination. So I hope you are inspired, to start your journey in making difference to your business event sector too. So, hello everyone. Everybody okay? Okay. So this is the most exciting session, and I want to introduce you to one of the passion project that we have that turned into a global education and collaboration platform of business events and legacy impact. This is none other than the International Journal of Business Events and Legacy. In short, we call it IJBEL. So IJBEL is the first world journal of its kind, and this is our pride. And unlike most journals that are typically research-driven, IJBEL accept paper, book review, and viewpoints from the industry too. So this is not focusing for academia only, it's for all of us. So within 2 years of launching, we gained a very strong network, collaborators and supporters. And we have the Strategic Advisory Tripartite, consists of our Ministry of Tourism, Creative Industry and Performing Arts Sarawak, and ICA, and also, of course, the funding of the journal is from BE Sarawak. So it's 5 years, 5 strategic partners are from Asia, Europe, and North America, and Curtin University Malaysia is the appointed manager. Maybe I go to this side, I cannot see the slide. So IJBEL's governance is currently made up of 47 members from 15 countries who will share their resources in making of the journal. So the advisory board consists 7 members and 3 countries, and they are supported by our minister, Datuk Sri Abdul Karim, and led by our advisory chairman, it's Mr. Santil from ICA. And they are 10 members in the editorial board, while the reviewer board consists of 26 reviewers from governments, association, industry, and academia. All of the members are experts in various fields. So the topic for IJBEL is not just focused on legacy impact. So it's wide enough to give everyone a chance to share information and viewpoints. This variety is crucial for our diverse readers who have different interests, while we get to explore deeper in the scope legacy of business event. So for the first time, we have come up with a valuable tool for different groups. For governments, policymaker can now make decision about how to develop the destination. And maybe you can change the slide. Thank you. A decision and industry through evidence-based information, and what we need are policies and regulation that can support them to make it in the different circumstances. So for industry player, you can share and learn best practices from a similar situation. So IJBEL is documenting their story in a way that has never been done before. Right now we have the iceberg, who has compiling all of the legacy stories from all of the events that were held globally. We also collaborate with them. But what makes this one different is that when it comes to academia, because this is where all the papers can be cited, and our IJBEL should be indexed in the next 2 years. So we also understand that writing is not everyone's strength. So, we would like to encourage our, all industry partners to send up your paper, and we have a professional team writers on board. But they will help you to write your paper, but it doesn't mean that they do it for you. What I'm trying to say is that you cannot give them like 10 points in PowerPoint and expect them to come up with the paper. So you still need to write a lot of content, but they will put it together in a format that will be accepted, by the academia, and so it will help our journal to be indexed. So as of now, we have published 2 issues, and the submission proved that the global industry is focused on purpose-driven meetings. So we have the second one, it will be launched soon. But then for the issue during the ICA Congress, that issue will focus solely for the legacy. And we have closed the submissions because, we have a lot of submission on legacy. So I'm very proud of the global industry and, really thank them for, their support. So impact, and I think next slide, please. HBEL is not for Sarawak because I heard a lot of our industry partners are saying that, it's all the write-up in the HBEL is about Sarawak. No, HBEL is not for Sarawak. It's for all of us. It's for Korea. It's for our business event peers globally to share their paper, opinion, review, evidence, and research. It belongs to all of us. And HBEL itself, as I said earlier, is managed by Curtin University, Malaysia. It's not managed by us, but we are the marketing arm. And what we have done today with Peter, it's amazing because Peter, thank you so much for doing this because this is a good example for all of the bureau in the world that everyone can be the strategic partner and everyone also can contribute. Yeah. So I would like to end this presentation with 3 takeaways. The first one, be an author by sharing your story. Because if you don't share it, no one knows. Each business event, every destination, and I know Daegu have a very strong write-up, and it was published in our journal, very strong write-up. But it's so much that you can share, but we can help to share your story too. Second is be inspired by taking steps into the legacy impact journey. So be inspired, it sounds very simple, but it takes a lot of commitment, it takes a lot of courage, and you have to believe in it. Only then, you will be able to take your first step, really first step. And then the third one, be part of the history by changing the global narrative of business events. If it's not today, when? Thank you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful time in Goyang. And for more information about HBEL and how you can work with us, please visit the website. That's all from me. Thank you.